Hey, yo, 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 this is Tyler Larkin, aka Ben Stone, with Inside Indiana, and this is the newest episode. Man, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot to unpack that happened last night. Um, man, there is so much to go on. There was a lot to talk about. Man, let's start off with the Wolverines versus Patriots, man. And I'm the first one to say, shout out to the Wolverines. I apologize for doubting you. I apologize for all the close games you had, and I didn't think you had it to take down a top team, and you went ahead and took down a top team. Congratulations, real shit. This was huge. This was a big moment in minor league history. This was a big moment in Fort Wayne history. This could have been the biggest win. This was the biggest win of Fort Wayne's year, and it means something going into playoffs with them having a bunch of momentum going in. Having the Firehawks next week, first round of playoffs. This is huge. They definitely have a chance to take down the Firehawks and prove that they belong. Last night was a really show that they can get it done, and they have what it takes to compete with every team in this state, no matter what. We really have to give this team the proper shout out, the proper just man, we gotta let these people know what's going on in Fort Wayne. These guys are sleepers, but not anymore. They woke a lot of people up last night. A lot of people. The Patriots in Michigan took down the Wolves in Michigan, who were the number one team. The Patriots just joined the league. Everybody was upset, a little mad about it. But the Wolverines just took them down. So now what? What's next, man? We got a lot. We got a lot on our plate. We gotta recognize what's going on up in Fort Wayne. They really got something going on, and they are definitely contenders to win it all. Okay? So let me go to next. I'm going to go to the championship game. Speaking of championship games, the Assassins. Assassins versus Cavs. Man, I predicted the Assassins to win, and they let me down. Their first championship appearance in their team's history. The first year back in a couple years, and they just couldn't get it done. I believe the final score was 32-6. It don't even matter, man. It was a beatdown. Okay, the score may not reflect how close it was, but game-wise, but I mean the score reflects what it was. You got beat down. You didn't have enough. You got beat by 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. Okay, 5 touchdowns. Like, what the fuck? Like, part of my language. Like, I don't. We gotta do better about preparation and talking before we play. We gotta realize what's on our plate before we just say that we crown ourselves kings or goats or something like that, man. We gotta realize we have to come to playing big games, and coming up short with 6-7 points in the championship game is nothing short than disappointing, man. We didn't expect that. I expected 30 plus points to be put up, man. They didn't do it. Next year's Inside Indiana rankings will reflect on this championship game. Cavs, welcome to Indiana. Welcome to getting into the rankings. You will now be reflected 100% from now on. I told people until the Cavs win something, then that I wouldn't put them in our Indiana rankings since they're on the edge. Hey, they just broke their way in. They're in now. We have to realize that. We really do. We have to realize that. Man. Man, just going off the Assassins, man. They had a great season. They had a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But at the end of the day, they made it to the championship game. I don't care how many teams were in the league. I don't care what they went through who they lost, what altercations happened on the sideline. Hey, give a shout out to all of these guys on this team. I'm going to say the team MVP. Go ahead and say it, and you all know who I'm going to say. It's Ahmad Butler. This player played receiver, played slot, lined up defense, cornerback. He played a lot of positions. He did give up some crucial plays throughout the seasons, but when you're tested and you're goated like he is, I mean, man, you have to. These things happen. You will be tested and you will get beat. But at the end of the day, this player is a player that will attract others to this team, and they will compete for a championship year in, year out in the BGFL if they decide to stay. We can't let that slip through our minds. He has been to 2 straight championship appearances now. Won one and lost one, and I guarantee wherever he plays next year, he's going to bring the heat. If it's the Assassins, I'm going to dub him to go back to the championship game in the BGFL. So we really got to keep watching what they do in the Assassins. Shout out to the Cavs. They had a great season. Champions. You guys have all the bragging rights to get this shit going and really talk your shit throughout the year. So, hey, shout out to the Cavs and the Assassins for making it to the championship game. So, I want to go with MCC, Marion County Crusaders. They had a forfeit win versus the team they wanted to play. We haven't got much details on that, but when we get more details, we will definitely get back with you guys and hit you guys with all the information we can. Speaking of MCC, I want to go with the news we got earlier this week, a couple of days ago, about one of the owners, a big part of the Crusaders. He was a former Crusader player, and he's been part of the front office for a while now. And Justin McAfee, the owner of Grind Hard, a great clothing line that offers a lot of great things within their business for semi-pro and athletes all around. He decided to leave the Marion County Crusaders organization, and we'll get more information and give you that when we get it. But I'm not going to speak for Justin and what his plans are, but we definitely just wish the best for what's going on with him and his family and his organization, and we can't wait to see his next moves. We know they're going to be big. So the Firehawks, we know you guys wanted to talk about that. Firehawks have a bye, and the Firehawks will most likely, they will play the Wolverines. They would have played the different team if the Patriots would have beat the Wolverines, but since the Wolverines won, the Wolverines will play the Firehawks first round of playoffs at Beach Groves next Saturday. So we have to go out and watch that. Hey, you have to make it out to that. If you're not gonna be there, you're square. Real shit, because this is gonna be a game. This isn't a gimme. Every single game the Wolverines give anybody, it's a dogfight. So, and them being the Patriots, and though. We gotta say the elephant in the room. The Outlaws getting beat. The Outlaws beating the Firehawks that bad. We're gonna have to say the Firehawks are definitely on watch. So we'll look forward to that in that game coming up. Man, we gotta go ahead and bring up the Cutters, man. The Cutters really didn't have it tonight. They really didn't come through for us. The Cutters got beat 52. I'm gonna say that shit again, 52-7. It was 52-7. The Cutters got beat. Hey, yeah, check out my slippers, bro. They're comfortable as hell. Post up. Yeah. Make memes, tag me, do what you gotta do, screenshot me, put me on the net. Whatever you want to do to get me on, hey, I'm here for it. I'm trying to get myself on, so if y'all helping me out, tagging me and shit, hey, I fuck with that. I really do. I ain't got no ill will towards that shit. Give me a shout out, do what you want to do. Delete posts from my shout out. Whatever, man. Like, That's what I noticed too. Like people give me shout outs, man, and y'all just delete my posts and shit. It's kind of weird, but that happened on the Real Inside Indiana post the other day. With Kenny Tao tagged me and some shit, man, and wanted to give me a shout out. And next thing you know, I can't find it. I'm guessing Facebook deleted my shit, so we're gonna have to come back to that. But shout out to Kenny, man. Shout out to the Bay Area Reapers for their championship. And I want to let everyone know the Bay Area Reapers are in my top 5 teams to travel to and play for them in 2023 season. Just want to let people know that what plans we got going on. Hey, also, just like me, we got LCW chilling. LCW is chilling. I ain't heard from them motherfuckers since. I've got about 3 or 4 comments from them in about, I don't know, a week or so. So we gotta wait to hear back from these motherfuckers because they chilling, bro. They got beat first round playoffs after having the best record in Indiana. It's a little weird flex, but we're not gonna hold that to them against them. Well, yeah, we will actually for the next couple of days, probably another week or so, because that was kind of ridiculous. But we're gonna do what we can to keep this shit rolling, man. We really will. I got a couple more topics to go over, and then that's gonna be a wrap for me and the recap. The last thing I want to talk about on the schedule would be NATO's beating the number 1 team in the league. Last week they got capped by the Cutters. We know the Cutters beat them, took them down. Cutters was talking big shit. Then Cutters got beat 52-7. It's tragic, man. It's tragic. We already know. But then we got the NATO's taking them down, man. NATO's took the number 1 team down. NATO's look for real. NATO's are who we thought they were, and their star running back of club superstar Corey Bridges was out for the game, and their team looked good. They had a few mistakes going on, but they got the win at the end of the day. We got to realize what they're doing. That's a big win. Cutters and NATO's both have big wins. Cutters and NATO's play again real soon. They'll be out here playing again. I'm not sure if it's this week or next week, but you gotta watch it for the game because that game has big playoff implications and just how we feel about each team. If Cutters can take both games, whoo, man, it's gonna be huge. We gotta realize what's happening in Indiana, man. It's really deeper than your record. It's really deeper than what the fuck's going on here. So I'm just here to, give a little different perspective, give a little bit more depth in what's going on, what I'm seeing personally, how I'm feeling personally about the teams. This does not reflect anything that I say, does not reflect what the team is actually about or how they're doing. It's just my opinion on what's going on. Feel free, please, if you like what I'm doing, if you really want to hear more, like, subscribe, comment on my page, on Tyler's TV, on Facebook, on Inside Indiana. You can find me on Twitter also. It's a good thing happening what's going on, man. We got to realize it's deeper than your record, and it's deeper than really what's going on. But this was Tyler's with Inside Indiana, and keep it real, man. We're going to come back with more information, more news all the time. I'm going to get interviews, podcasts, everything going on, man. Shoot me your information if you want to get on the show and just be a part of what's going on. I can't wait to hear from you guys and just hear back and what's going on. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all the teams, all the Indiana teams, and most especially shout out to all my kids. Shout out to Amar. Shout out to Brawley. Shout out to Kylan. You guys are all the truth, and I just wish that I could see you more, and I love you. This is Toss with Inside Indiana. Keep it real. Can't wait to hear back from you guys, and can't wait to do another episode. Peace out.